Hello Virgo and welcome. Glad to have you here today. Welcome to the Crafty Raven channel. I'm going to be your tarot reader and we're going to dive right into this reading. Tarot reading's timeless, but whenever you're watching this, you can pretty much count on it being a 7-day time period. When I talk about future energies, when I talk about past energies, 7 days. Of course, when I talk about current energies, it's your current energy. Hopefully you'll resonate with this. If you have your sun in Virgo, your moon in Virgo, so on and so forth. And you guys, if this does resonate, please reach down there, hit the buttons, and yeah, without further ado, I ask my guides, my counsel, my angels, my whales, for accurate truth messages concerning the sign of Virgo, February 2020. Today is the 18th of February. But whenever you're watching this, guys, remember, it could resonate in your time frame. If you're watching this week from now, if you're watching this year from now. Because if you hit the button to watch it, then you was led to watch it. Let's see what's going on for the sign of Virgo. Had a card flip out. Current energy. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Material wealth, abundance, having to do with material possessions. Things that you possess around you. People, places, and things. This covers all three of those. This is pretty much the pinnacle. Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is the pinnacle of success in life. It's you have every aspect of happiness. You have the cups. You have all the faucets of what makes you tick and move throughout the world in a successful manner. What's crossing this energy of the 10 of Pentacles for the sign of Virgo? If this is your first time joining me, you guys, I am intuitive and I am clairvoyant, if you want to say. So I tap into the energy. It takes me a minute to get into the energy of what's happening with each sign, and that's what I'm currently doing right now. As I draw these cards, I use the tarot for a tool so that I can then receive messages and dive deeper into certain energies. So, what is crossing the 10 of Pentacles for the sign of Virgo? Okay. Temperance. Okay, so inside of your current energy, you could be in this state of acquiring material wealth or having material wealth, but also having to employ temperance. Now, temperance is your temperament. Temperance is your attitude. What you are currently, it's like your behavior of your internal condition. I guess I could say that in a way. Does that work? But it's like when you temper a sword, you have to give it enough fire, and then you would then quench it with water, and after doing that, it makes the blade strong. Because it's been tempered. Temperance is like having the balance, and also this also indicates to me that your guides are very present in your current energy as you stand. You have spirit very much in your ear at this time, trying to get you to snap out of it, trying to get you to temper your internal conditions in the correct manner so that this current energy of this 10 of Pentacles manifests in the most beautiful way that it can possible. And it is already doing so. We're going to see now what is above you, Virgo, and you guys just bear with me as I get into these energies because we're going to dive as deep as we possibly can as far as figuring out what's going on with the sign of Virgo this February 2020 mid-month reading. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on above you. What kind of energies your guides sending down? Fast movement, ascension. You could be undergoing some type of ascension symptoms at this point in time. Raising your vibration, your frequency, and everything about yourself. You're raising that to a degree of material success where you are able to possess not only material, but you're able to possess certain energies that bring forth material abundance. And this also indicates too that you're very, very caught up in your work. You're very, very like you're trying to climb the ladder. You're trying, like that right there. Being some tarot readers, as myself, I get if a picture's worth 1,000 words, then a symbol is worth 1,000 pictures. I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier today and trying to figure out some kind of way to let people understand, like the tarot card it does not have just one meaning. A tarot card has many, many meanings, and to study the tarot, it's a lifetime involvement. And what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of different meanings and symbolism inside of this picture, inside of all pictures. Your current environment around you. It's just a manifestation of your internal condition. I don't know why that was important to bring up, but I felt that it was, so let's roll with it. Fast movement in every way that your guides are sending down, acquired knowledge, not acquired knowledge, but ascended knowledge from like ascended masters, so whoever you're, like Jesus, Buddha, so on and so forth. What's coming in from below? Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Some type of slow moving stability, security, success in the material world. Slow moving achievement. It's reaching all your goals, the pinnacle. It's reaching, and so like you're moving across the world right now in this way. Worried about your coin, more or less. Like you're worried about your coin. That's what you're concerned about at this time. So see the knight there as he's got his armor on and it's all shiny and it's badass, and he's got a black horse and the horse is all suited up too, and it's like he's not in no hurry at all, but he is very stable. All the horse's feet are flat on the ground, very secure. And so that's the energy that you're currently in as far as your environment right now. There's stability coming in that is working itself all around you, and it's almost as though you're getting your life in order for a particular reason having to do with your ascension. You're raising your vibration, raising your frequency, not being polarized, becoming the magician in every single way, shape, and form. And so this here symbolizes, it symbolizes a very grounded individual, a very balanced individual with the temperance card being there, the balance, and there's a straightforward path that is being presented in your life right now. Although we're going to draw a past card and we're going to see what has transpired in the past. Now you can look at this as be the last 7 days from whatever time it is that you're watching this. All right. Wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. So in the recent past, you came to a point where you were. Now, this card also speaks about being vain. It talks about being like egotistical. Maybe not. That's not the right word to use, but it's being very stubborn. That's it. Stubborn. That's the word to use. And thinking that you have things figured out in this sense, but this is an emotional leveling, and so like that leveling being emotional, it means more so that it's coinciding hand in hand with the raising of your vibration, your frequency, ascension, and moving all the blocks from your lower self, you're in the 3D world here in Midgard, all the way up to your higher self, that which is in the astral realm. Your connection with spirit, your connection with the one true divine creator, and your connection with your guardians, your guides. And so you're reaching a pinnacle of success in all realms, all the 9 worlds. You know, every place that your soul occupies, now you are balancing that out so that you can maintain this awesome revelation that you have or are getting at this point in time, because I feel that it's being current energy, this ascension. And we have the strength card on the bottom of the deck, and it popped out to me, and I see cards on the bottom of the deck from time to time. When they pop out to me, as far as the reading goes, I will draw them. Like you guys, I draw from within, and then I give you guys messages. The strength card is the essential escaping the time loop, not being a victim of your subconscious mind anymore. Now you are moving into a place where you are able to be the magician and manifest things into your life in accordance with your will. So then, therefore, you escape the time loop or loops that you have been subjected to in the past, that you have subjected yourself to in the past due to old programming inside of your mind that has kept you in certain habits, kept you in certain circumstances, kept you in some type of fear or aka lack mentality. And now you are becoming aware of your increasing ascending alignment, balance, temperance, so that now your mind is linked up, the infinity symbol, and you are able to imprint your will onto the subconscious mind from your conscious mind, and then in turn you manifest great material or whatever you want to manifest. It's becoming the magician, and that's what this or becoming aware of what is actually taking place, what is going on, coming around full circle to where you're ready to go out and get everything that you're owed, everything that you know that you deserve and that is yours and that you can have. Okay, and I do feel for some of you that you could be walking away from a situation at this point in time. You could be leaving a certain situation that does not serve you, like I was talking about earlier. You're escaping a time loop. You're no longer subjected or imprisoned by prior time loop or these circumstances that you've been manifesting over and over and over, be it with relationships, people, places, and things, any relationship, any contract that you have entered into, willingly or unwillingly. And I say unwillingly, which it could be misleading. It's I should say knowingly or unknowingly, because I like to make this argument or this example when I'm talking about contracts. Say that you go into the kitchen and you are going to eat a cake, and you eat that cake. When you eat that cake, you enter into a contract with that cake, and the terms and conditions of that contract being, well, that cake is going to go straight to your ass. And at the same time, yeah, it's going to taste good. It's going to be, so there is giving and taking. There is a exchange that happens when you eat that cake. The terms and conditions being, it's going to make your ass fat, but hey, it's going to taste good. So, you enter into contracts all the time. And the true adept, the true magician understands that what has to happen, or what the true magician has an understanding and isn't polarized, which means he isn't, his degree isn't for or against anything on any level of extremity. He sets neutral in his degree. So he understands that both the head side of the coin and the tail side of the coin are both part of the same coin. So there's no real argument in his mind being that one side is better than the other. He isn't polarized to either side. He doesn't care if you're a Republican or if you're a Democrat, because he knows that that is just polarization used to control and dominate. So being able to stand in the middle, you become aware of all of the energy around you in such a way that now you can influence it. You was influencing it before, even before you awakened or ascended or aligned or to come into alignment. You were doing it anyway. But the programs that were planted and have been planted throughout your entire life, from people, places, and things, sigils, corporate logos, every fucking thing. Now you're coming into alignment to the point and you're realizing, I am the magician. I am able to really, really shake this up. And you're getting everything that you're owed. You're getting everything that you are due. Now, if you've been a good little boys and girls, then Santa's going to come. Santa being Saturn, karma. He's going to come and he is going to, give you your karmic rewards. Karma is nothing more than your actions and what you do. I move this deck of cards. I take a card off the top of this deck of cards, and I show it to you guys. I've just created karma. My karma being that I just took a card off of here and showed it to you all. It's nothing more than your actions. Your actions being the cause. And now I must receive the karma or the effect of what I just done. So me taking that card off and showing it to you guys, now I have caused an action to occur, and whatever that action may be, I will see my karma from it. Cause and effect. It's karma. That's something that's touchy to get into anyway too, because people have so many concepts of it. But anyhow, this is the card that I got for your future energy in the next 7 days. Now, this is thoughts concerning an emotional heartache. Thoughts that are in the way, thoughts that are coming back and forth, to and fro and up and down about some type of betrayal, some type of missed opportunity, some type of heartbreak and anguish. Alright, so that is the reason that the strength card came out here, that I pulled it out from the bottom of the deck a second ago, because it's almost as though as you're coming into alignment, the universe is at the same time throwing to you the keys and the map of where you should be going and the direction that you should be headed to. Because if this is something that you feel that needs to be fixed, or that it's going to be a hard task for a lot of you to do, but there's a lot of emotionally charged thoughts that keep on coming back and back and back concerning this time loop or time loops that you have moved through. Now, to create and manifest a brand new reality, it is going to take strength to overcome these thoughts, because you can't have that shit impressing on your subconscious mind. Because if you do, that is what you will manifest: more heartache. And therefore, you will not escape the time loop. Sorry, try again next time. So it's like, you have to decide what is important to you, and then you have to reach out. Go get it. Because at this point in time, you are the magician. You can manifest these things. Now, when it comes in terms of dealing with people, everyone has free will. So, as far as manifesting a partner or a mate, that person has the free will to either accept or decline the contract as it stands, or as it is being viewed, or as it is coming into, their current energy field. So, like you being the magician, you have the power to influence certain things, little things about the terms and conditions and stuff like that of any said contract, but at the end of the day, they still have the free will to decline. Being a magician, you have the power to make a contract very, very appealing. And that's the way that I like to explain that and put that. So, it's like this. It's like, do you keep repeating a current cycle? Do you stay stuck in this loop that you have been in that's bringing you no happiness whatsoever? Or do you reach out and, get your happiness? And that's just the way that I'm seeing the current reading. We're going to see how you guys are viewing yourselves right now, and see how you're viewing yourselves concerning this, because I do feel that Spirit is trying to urge you to make the steps to get out of this, whatever it is, so that you can move toward your happiness and move towards some type of maybe reconciliation. A lot of you, I feel, in the recent past, recent months have come into contact with new people, new, better people that are, soulmates, twin flames, more so even than karmic partners. And because of your stubbornness, because of your unwillingness to listen to Spirit, you stay stuck in a place of change, or a place of unchange, because you want to stay in this. Well, I'm just going to worry about my security. I'm just going to worry about my money. I'm just going to focus on that. And so a lot of these partnerships and these unions, these divine unions, are not working out in so many ways, because there are so many other factors that are getting in the way of someone stepping up, owning their shit, and moving through the time loop to ultimate happiness, wealth, health, success, romance, every bit of it. And it's like you, at this point in time, Spirit is urging you to reach out and go get your happiness. Stop doing this, what you're doing. How are you seeing yourself right now, Virgs? How are you seeing yourself right now, Virgo? Love you guys. The World. The World card came out. Now, this is interesting too, because Virgo being an earth sign, you guys are earth energy. I'm Capricorn, and the earth energy, you are the world. That is your, like your sister, it's like the earth and the world is like your big sister, pretty much. And this card is also signifying, just with the Temperance card, that Spirit is very involved in your everyday life right now. You have the 4 archangels in the corners: Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. All 4 of these archangels being pretty much like cosmic traffic cops. They keep the dimensions, the grid, clear. They all have their certain aspects of reality that they govern and that they see to in their daily, all the time operations. This is their job. This is it's what they're made for. And in turn, these tasks and jobs that they do are made for them. And so this coming out and seeing yourself as this, that's the Virgin right there. That is Virgo. That is, this card corresponds to Saturn. just right off the bat, but I'm saying that this is, in this picture as it's pictured, the Virgin, and being in your power. And I'm saying this because I want you to understand that it's independent to this reading. This is what I'm picking up. This is what I'm feeling. You guys are seeing yourself as being very attuned with spirit right now. And I feel that there's a lot of you that are really, really soul searching to the point. That's why the ascension has come up so much, but it's that, are you going to still keep on making the same decisions, or are you going to reach out on a new limb? Are you going to jump out on a new cycle? And Spirit's trying to nudge you in that way so that you can achieve your happiness in 10 times more than you had before in every way. How are others interacting with Virgo in their environment right now? Guides, angel, council, whales. I ask you, how are others seeing Virgo and viewing them in their everyday today? Six of Cups. All right, so people are seeing this in you, but it's like an energy of, like, you can picture this guy right here as being a shopkeeper, and he's got all these bouquets made up and ready to sell, and he's killing it. He's doing his thing. He's got things going on, and so much so that he can give away some stuff every now and then. Like, he's just really, really bright, sunny. He's good. He's a good person. He's got his ducks in a row. He's selling his service that he is here to provide to the world. He's not working at a job. No, he has a career, and that career is being seen from all the outside people in your life right now, Virgo. Whatever it is that you are doing, people are seeing this equality energy inside of you, to where you're managing yourself in a very, very profound way, a profound manner. You're able to move through the world in a graceful way, like, as far as outside. Now, like I said, this is what we're talking about, how the outside public and friends and family, in some sense, view you, but internally, it's the same thing that I've been describing as before. You're ready to reach out on this new road, and like I said, with this heartbreak card coming here, it shows me this new road isn't so much involved in material or wealth or financial gain, but it's more so having to do with union, a real harmonious union, a spiritual union, a union that is something that's real. And so Spirit is asking you to jump and take a leap of faith in the direction of opening your heart chakra up, letting down your guards, not so much focusing on this Ten of Pentacles, or this, not so much focusing on this Ten of Pentacles in just one aspect of this card, which is the money, but also getting everything else that you are owed and you deserve, which is getting the partner, getting the girl, getting the everything, getting it all, having it all. Scarface, the world's yours. So this heartbreak or these emotional thoughts lead me to believe and show me that there is some recently past person. This is for a lot of you, or well, this is for some of you, I do believe. Not a lot. There's some past person that you are having thoughts, emotional thoughts of heartbreak because you don't know how to approach the situation anymore. Because things got screwed up in the past in whatever way that they did. Blockages happened, and now that's a road that you are having emotionally charged thoughts over. It's not so much that you're emotional about it. It's just that you're having very, very strong air energy thoughts that are bombarded. And the reason that this is because Spirit is trying to nudge you in the direction to go and reconcile that. Now, if this is the other person that you may be dealing with, if I'm describing their energy, then Spirit is nudging them to come back to reconcile with you, to try to remove these blocks that have been placed, however, for whatever reason that they were in the past. Now Spirit is removing those anyhow, for those that will take that leap of faith and try to step out on a new road. And the thing is, like, a lot of you guys being the grounded earth energy that you are, there's a lot of feelings that you bury, that you don't let shine through, that you would rather not feel, like those triggers. You don't work through them, you suppress them. And when you do that, it's not allowing Spirit and your higher self to truly come into full fruition, so that you're aligned mind, body, and spirit, and then you're stuck back in the same time loop of whatever fear energy shit was going on. So, look, the Magician on the bottom of the deck. And the thing is that whatever this leap of faith toward this person or this past person may be, I feel that a lot of you are going to get up the courage to make that move, even though it is something that you don't know how. You have no idea. It's a total leap of faith. You're going to move in such a way that you're at least going to take a first step toward that connection. Okay. Because I know that being earth energy myself, like, it's not something that happens, you're not in total lust after someone. You're not in this total, well, I've got to get to that person because they're mine, I've got to marry them. Like, you feel this connection with this past person, and you want to see how this plays out, but all the unknown aspects of the what ifs, and you comparing those imaginations to early past circumstances and situations are keeping you in a place of, well, I don't want to go through that again, so I can't take that chance. Or I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, because it's like, you're not wanting to jump up and go full force towards someone because you're keeping yourself guarded, all right, which is smart. I understand. I'm the same way. Being a Capricorn, the earth energy is very slow, and that's just Knight of Pentacles. Like, you are coming in to give someone an offer, or vice versa. The person that you're dealing with, this past person, it's a past person that you've met in the past few months, And you are, or they are, coming in to give you this because Spirit is nudging them like crazy to do so, because Spirit knows best. Spirit wants this to happen. It was when we're talking about this, we're talking about soulmates, divine union, twin flame, and these contracts were made before we came into this realm. So what is happening is our karmic partnerships, soulmate, everyone in your life, whatever role that they play, they were designed to play that role before you incarnated here. And before you incarnated here, both you and those people knew what roles they would play, and so forth and so on. So whatever this past heartbreak is, you're moving through it in a graceful way to try to come towards to try to spark up some type of new beginning again. Like I said, coming in with some type of offer, or they are, either one, because you want to try to see what this is, even though it is something that scares the hell out of you. But that is also another part of being the magician. You have to surrender to all fear. You cannot stay stuck in fear. If you stay stuck in fear, you stay stuck in time loops. We're going to see exactly what it is that you're afraid of in this next card. What are the fears that you're manifesting, which also are the dreams that you're manifesting. Now, I know that sounds a little contradictory, but it's the same principle as why we go to haunted houses, to have fun and at the same time be scared. So this next card is going to tell us something that you are in the background manifesting at this time, and it's something that you want and you're going to get, and also something that is very scary. Let's see, guys. All right, the High Priestess. Clear intuition. A open door to the veil beyond this world. All right. Intuition, a psychic knowing. All right. And this is another thing too. This partnership that you had, this person, this, like I said, this is for some of you, that you became acquainted with in the recent past. There is a link, a connection, a bond, a tie. Psychically, you guys are communicating. Your energy is mirroring each other. At times, it's one feels one thing and the other feels the same at the exact same time. All right, now that's when we're talking about twin flame unions. But here's the thing: twin flames run. And the reason being is because if you put someone upon a pedestal, if you give someone the attention and focus and do that more so than you're giving it to yourself, you understand, giving them love to a degree that's unhealthy because it's out of fear that they are going to be lost. You're not going to be able to hold on to this person. You're not good enough for this person, whatever it may be. When you do that, that is when that other person separates from you. If you stand in your energy, if you stand in your energy, then that is when you can start to come together to draw your person unto you, because it's like, because of that the natural world. We have cats that chase mice. The predator, the prey. These two pillars, one being the forceful aspect, one being the receiving aspect. All right, so in nature, it is cat and mouse. It is one chases and the other runs. And so, it's that male aspect, that male conscious mind, the left brain, logical, all right, that is trying to make an impression on the subconscious mind, the feminine aspect, the right brain, and then therefore imprint his will, his force into her. She receives it, and then new energy is made. Procreation. This is sex. This is why all magic is sex. You are pretty much scared of this high priestess. Now, this high priestess isn't just saying that more or less this is your person or you. You're scared of becoming this, and if you're a guy, it's you're a high priest. If you're a woman, you're a high priestess. But an adept, a magician, someone that's in tune with their intuition, someone that's in the know, someone that understands these energies. You're scared of this because you don't know, but you also want it. Now, the thing is, what Spirit is telling me is that you want it bad enough to where you are going to make some type of attempt to, or they are going to make some type of attempt to reconcile, to come back into some type of connected, state with this other person. Whether it's friendship, whether it's, whatever it may be. And I mean, that's awesome. That's close to a psychic connect. Like you're gonna develop a psychic connection with this person, telepathic connection. It's a relationship that's on the highest of levels, spiritually, physically, every aspect. And you becoming this high priestess, in the same sense, because you and your special person are mirroring each other, they are becoming this high priest or priestess. And these two pillars that she sets in between, she is balanced. She isn't polarized to either side. There's nothing else that is controlling or making her decisions. She's totally grounded in her essence, and her emotions being a base of what she is. She's not scared of these emotions. The high priest is total I want to say ecstasy with her emotions. A total comforting and of the womb. It's like motherly energy. But it's the energy of where one mothers their self, when one gives their self that self-love, and in turn does not allow anything, even themselves, to get in the way of these things which you know that you deserve. These things which Spirit is urging you to move toward. Because Spirit is doing that at this time for you and your other person. Big time. And like I said, I feel as though most of you have already met this person in the past few months. Some of you could just now be meeting this person. But I really feel is that this person is someone that you have been dealing with for many lifetimes. That's for sure. But as far as this lifetime, you are just now in meeting physically. We're going to draw some outcome cards for the outcome of what's going to happen in about 7 days time, at the end of the 7 days, and see exactly what's going on as far as your guys' outcome, birds. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, reach down there and hit all my buttons. Work. Okay, here. First card out, we got work, pounding away, making those. See the six of cups that was down here. How other people are viewing you, working your ass off, putting every bit of your self, just absorbing yourself into work. All right. Now that's a great thing in a lot of ways. You know, it's just like you're still at the same time you're doing a lot of soul searching, which is, you know, like I said, that high priestess energy. You know, she holds all the key. She holds all the wisdom and the knowledge, and she can manifest this. You know, she can manifest pentacles. She can manifest anything and everything that she needs to manifest. This next, we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this right here is cutting out everything that does not serve you. The divine, your angels, your guides being very present in the situation, helping you to do this. These little petals are yods, which is a signification of the divine being present in your situation every day in a very, very prominent way. And you're cutting out all that does not serve you because you are done feeling like this Three of Swords. You're done feeling a certain way about these emotions that are these emotional attachments that have become so overwhelming that now you're going to have to make some type of action towards this person or you, and if not, then it's just going to keep building. It's just going to keep on becoming, it's like spirits trying to get you well-rounded in every aspect of your life. And get all the things that you deserve, like I've been saying. Next card out, yeah. Blindfolded, surrounded by thoughts, standing in your emotions. And I mean standing in your emotions like they're there, but you don't want to feel them. You would rather do this. You would rather do that out of fear. You would rather work. You would rather keep on doing what's normal. So, therefore, Spirit says, well, are you going to pass the test of escaping that time loop, or are you not? Because if you continue to pound out and just focus on work and try to just do what is comfortable, just stay in your comfort zone. You cannot grow in a comfort zone. All right? If there is no outside force applied to someone, they become stagnant. If you are in some type of situation and you have no impending circumstances that are pushing you to do anything, you will not do anything. That is why we have trials. That is why we have to have trials and tribulations to grow. Yeah. Crying over these cups still. Crying over these cups, and this two back here are the ones that you need to turn around, back up and get them. Because you're crying over these right here, but these cups right here are yours. That's your inner alignment. That's your connection with spirit. And so when you turn around and get these cups and stop, what's the word I'm looking for? Stewing, or, like just contemplating over these all the time, then you're going to receive happiness. The two of cups, divine union, but you have to turn around and back up. You have to reach out to make that step. You have to make that step, even though it is so scary that you don't know what the hell to do. I mean, life is scary. It's that you have to just get over it. And if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you get in a state of stagnation. One more outcome card. All right, we got the moon. All right, so intention of emotions and overall knowing. This high priestess in the moon card is one and the same in a lot of ways, because the moon is what controls the tides. Okay, so it has an effect on the tides, and that it can be, that's the same difference as like the tides of your emotions inside of your own self. All right, whatever you have going on internally with your emotions, the moon is drawing that out to raise the tide enough to where action can be taken so that you can move toward this, this divine union, this escape the time loop. That's the easiest, most general way to say it. And I'm sorry for repeating myself, repeating certain, phrases as this reading. But it's, you guys, just like I said, if you're watching this, you bear with me. If you like what I have to say, then that's awesome. If you don't, then whatever, dude. The moon, though, yeah, your emotions and being in touch with them, and notice the yods there again. The divine is so much in. Oh man, you guys have got some angels around you right now trying to get you to go in the right direction. And it's like, will you do that or will you not? Free will is a mother. So, all right, we're gonna draw out a few rune cards here to get a few just general outlines of energies concerning all this and what's gonna happen the next 7 days. More or less outcome energies, same as what I just drew, but a different perspective because they're runes. All right, manas, interdependence, inspiration, and creativity. Noticing this card, I knew that it was union. I knew. Notice that both of these halves, there's one half, okay? Look at that as it is a person. Now, the other half, and that is a person. Now, the two of them are connected, divine union, and interdependence happens. But now, interdependence is interlocking. It's connectivity, but it's more so what this reading is like alluding to is that connectivity inside of yourself before it happens with others out in the world, because this is a very mental card. Like it's saying you're connected on a spiritual level. And as I was stating, that you guys have tethers that are linked to your other person. You know, these lines, these telepathic connections that you have to this other person, that is this right here, like the graphics on this card. You know, that mental, that spiritual connectivity that cannot be faked, that cannot be. And so, like, that's where you draw your creativity, inner alignment. That's where you draw your inspiration, your passion, your imagination. All right, straw one more rune card, and then we'll draw a few from the universe has your back. Yeah, look, there it was. Another. The symbols look so much the same. Even the colors look so much the same. Changes and shifts, movement, action toward your ultimate happiness. Let's draw one more rune card out for. Tell you what, force, action, courage, having the courage to make the step, to take the leap, to reach out, to remove the blocks, and go toward that person, go toward that thing, go toward your ultimate happiness. If it's even so much of a glimpse of it, then I feel that you're gonna make the move, the action to reach out and go toward it. And say, the hell with the fear, you know, I'm not gonna have that anymore, because Spirit is giving you that backup. It's giving you that assurement of open up, don't be scared. You know, get your head out of this pounding out this pentacles, pounding out this money, and go toward that. Because it's like you're so enveloped in trying to manifest. You're so enveloped in manifesting what you have already been manifesting for so long that you're scared to cause a shakeup. You're scared to, because you know it's gonna take you out of your comfort zone, and you know, like I just have to say, like, freaking, like, man up, because it's like that, man. You guys, everyone has to man up. You only have one life, and that one life, well, I'm saying you have many lifetimes. Okay, you have many incarnations. But you only have one life. And what are you going to do with it right now? Because right now is the only thing that matters. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. Right now, this moment is the only thing that matters. Point blank, period. For everyone. And you have to start making choices that take you out of that comfort zone so that you can grow, so that your life becomes and is always currently awesome and magnificent and adventurous and joyful and full of love and laughter at all times throughout every lifetime you add unto your life. A few cards from the universe has your back, and this is going to be just general advice on how to move forward from Spirit for the sign of Virgo, mid-month February 2020. Virgo, how do you move forward? What's the advice for moving out of this? out of these energies that do not serve you anymore. That's it. There you go. I was talking about this a second ago. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Notice the moon on that card. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Notice it. Take it in. Look at it. Because that is your emotions. And you're being confronted with them right now. What lies down deep that you desire, that your intuition knows. What does your intuition know? Which way are you wanting to move forward? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Guys, do it. Make the shake it up. Tear it down. Yeah, it's going to be messy. Yeah, it's going to be, whatever your situation is. Because I know that there's a lot of you out there that in order to do this, it's going to cause shakeups. It's going to cause, it's going to cause shit to, you're going to be out of your comfort zone. Hey, you know what? Dude, do it. Do it. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. That internal knowing, that internal, those emotions, all that stuff's being stirred up. Alright. I honor how I want to feel. That's the next card out. I honor how I want to feel. Do you honor how you want to feel? Or do you go through the motions out of habit and pre-programming and comfort seeking, or just day-to-day whatever, Are you around the right people that you feel that you want to be around, or are you not? Are you developing the correct relationships with the people, places, and things around you? Or are you not honoring how you want to feel about the people, places, and things around you, and those connections that you have with those things? Your environment, people in it, things in it, are all those just, is it too much to escape this, to escape that shake-up, to take off on that journey? Is it out of fear of losing, this material wealth, some type of ties that you have created with somebody? Are you honoring how you want to feel, your internal emotions, how you feel, your feelings? Are you honoring your true feelings, your divinely guided feelings? Next one. It's interesting. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. I told you guys we were talking about unions. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. What is your authentic truth? Are you living up to your authentic truth? Are you hiding from it? Are you hiding from it, and then because of your hiding or not wanting to face the music, so to speak, you're having all these thoughts, and these swords are driving you crazy internally over all the stuff, over all the fears that this is going to cause when you do move toward your way of how you want to feel, when you do start honoring how you want to feel, because you guys are presented right now with opportunities that are tremendously great. That's my favorite card in the deck. That's awesome. And I got another one here too, and that's the last one we'll take, but this one right here is my favorite one. We'll save it for last because I got this one. Let's see. The presence of love will always cast out fear. There's the moon again for you. Pink this time so you can, see the love in it. The presence of love will always cast out fear. Honor yourself. Love yourself. Self-love. Love yourself enough to make the moves toward Tewa's force, willpower, courage. Honor yourself enough to have the courage to move toward that person, toward all these things that your internal intuition is trying to stir up to get you to move on it, to act on it, to exhibit that courage. Exhibit. This is my favorite card in the deck, and then we'll close her out. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. Yep. It's got a dragonfly on it. Dragon. I'm a dragon. As far as Chinese zodiac's concerned, 1988. Born in 1988. The year of the dragon. So, I'm here to help guide you guys. And if I have helped you, if you have resonated with this message, please hit that like, subscribe button. If you guys would like a personal reading, I do them, but I like to do it where you send me your name. My email's in the description down there. Send me your birth date and information, and then I'll do the reading here and then send you a video, a 15-minute video, back to your email. And I'll address 3 questions that you want me to address, and look into them, and that's $15. And then also do astrology charts for those of y'all interested in those. My astrology charts are very detailed. They're awesome. Nobody else does astrology charts quite like I do. And I'm working on right now on my big marker board a way that I can present them to the show in a general one, so I can show you guys exactly what it is that you're buying. But it's $44, and you can pay me through my PayPal link. Anyway, email me, stuff like that, if you guys want to set something up, and we'll get it kicking, we'll get it popping. I hope that I've helped you guys, and thank you, Virgs, for joining and listening to the Crafty Raven. And you guys have a great rest of February. I'll see you later.